Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Distant Spring for the final time. How are some of these guys flowers already? Well, I guess I'll pluck the two that are flowered because that means they're presumably going to wither to nothing soon. Yes, we've got one single more part to get here, which means I'm going to bring out a total of precisely 20 blue Pikmin. This part is about as far away as we can get. It's literally right in the furthermost corner of the perplexing pool, Distant Spring. I'm still in Pikmin 2 nomenclature. I'm actually going to leave these guys here because I forgot about something there. So, there's a little quirk in this game. When you take out, as in defeat, a spotty red Bulbear, the next day, their kids turn up, whining that mama has gone, and there they are. And these guys, we haven't actually come across before, but they fight like the dwarf red Bulbobs. Which, amongst other things, means you can kill them potentially quite easily by what I call squitting them. Of when you land a Pikmin dead on front of the top of them, they just go and die in one. And you'll notice they make the same sound as the bread bug makes when you kill it there, which is another thing that lets you know that they are indeed related to the old bread bug. Yeah, sure, fine, you can take that one back. There's another 3 over here. Oh, and there's a couple of fresh reds to be plucked here. Who will have died against that Bulborb yesterday. Bulbear, keep getting it wrong. Bulborbs are only the spotted ones. Bulbears are the pointier, angrier ones. Fortunately, everyone's least favourite fucking snitch bug seems to have remained amongst the dead, so that's pretty cool. And I'm going to use these guys to take back pretty much all of those corpses, because I really want a significant number of reds going forward, because as you may have noticed, we're getting towards the end of the game, and reds will be very useful in the end of the game. Can't imagine why, but you know, there we go. So let's hoover up the last of these. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to first make sure everyone is flowered because... Oh, I fucking started drinking the flower before the leaves got here. Fucking typical. Oh, and then again! Ugh, well, you know, it's better than not. Right, let's grab it with these guys. God, I always kind of love and equal parts hate the facial expression on the dead dwarf Bulbobs because they're like up against the camera, and it's kind of traumatic, but also in its own way slightly hilarious, but also grim. Right, that should be us good to go on them. That's a good sound of my men working well. Work hard, me hearties. Right, 22, so I want to take specifically 20 with me. Any more than that becomes a bit of a... Oh, that's why there were 22, because there was 2 fucking reds with me. Everything be making sense now. Oh, no, come... You know what? I'm just going to put all the reds back. That's one way around that problem. Right, with you two, there we go. Right, now we're on 20. Yes, you want to take precisely 20, because any more of that, it starts to become a bit of an issue. Because we are dealing with a thing we've only really seen briefly in the Forest Naval, which is candy pop buds, the little things you... Really? We've only got 19 now? Come the fuck on. Where did we lose someone? Well, I'm almost glad I've got an entire day for this because I'm really being wildly inefficient today. Did anyone just... Cool. Well, you know, I guess we'll just take one more out. And I'll throw one somewhere. That'll be cool too. So we bring up to 19. That should be it. I swear, fuck. I thought we were going to jump up to 21 there. I was about to lose my shit. Oh, he's in there. Fuck it. I'll deal with him later. I don't want to go up to 21 now because... So, candy pop buds, the things that you throw Pikmin in to convert them to another colour. Quarter of the day done. They only take 10 at a time. And that can be very time consuming if you want to take like 22 or something like that. So, over here is the treasure. It's up there, but it's up there nice and high. And we need yellow Pikmin to throw up to it. But this place can only be accessed through the water. Therefore, if we want to get yellow Pikmin up here... we have to use the candy pop bud. So fortunately, we can actually throw them straight into the candy pop bud from up here. Every 10 you throw in, it launches and then spits out the yellow seeds. If you throw less than 10 in, it waits like 30 seconds and then it spits them out, which is time consuming, to say the least. So that's why I wanted to make sure we only had specifically 20. And I think he says 20 is the exact amount I need for this part. Let's hope so. That's kind of momentous, though, being at the final part of the game, other than the final part. The final normal part of the game. Right, let's chuck these guys over so you can chuck them pretty safely back over to the sand. Now, as ever, the disadvantage of candy pods is it converts them back to leaf Pikmin. But we're also about to convert them back into blues again pretty soon. So we throw these up here to free the treasure from up there. I believe this takes precisely 20. I hope so, otherwise I'm going to make a fool of myself. There we go, it be moving. I found me Chronos Reactor. Using strange new technology, this machine be able to warp the space-time continuum and turn it into energy. I am constantly amazed at how many mysteries are locked in the parts of me ship. Seems like Olimar doesn't put a huge amount of effort into, actually understanding it. But yes, you'll notice this is about as far as we can get, because the only way back is through the water. So we actually now have to convert all our yellow Pikmin back into blues in order to successfully take them across. And this is quite a nice one of these late game puzzles. Like, think Libra when we were back in the Forest Naval for, like, a puzzle that really made you... No, in the fuck you get. That made you use all types of Pikmin to their real strengths. It's really nice when it throws you that. Right, let's pluck these remaining blues. And then with them, we slap them all on the Chronos Reactor, and we're actually good to go. We're not even halfway through the day yet, and we've got every part in everywhere now. So I guess we get a nice another day of preparing for the final area. So while they carry that back, I kind of want to make sure I've got a decent amount of flowers of each colour. I won't know how many flowered blues I've got because I suppose I could withdraw them because those guys have leaves anyway. But I want to make sure I've got close-ish to 100 flowered reds. I told you I was going to deal with this guy later. That wasn't a lie. Has people withered away, or is this just all these guys? Oh, at least got a lot of flowered reds ready to harvest there. But we've also got like a lot of the nectar in this place that I haven't been dealing with because we've been... Oh, balls, come back. Because I've been doing other shit. Right, so let's harvest these guys on the speeder. Right, now time for some checks. I want to withdraw various Pikmin and check we have enough. We shouldn't need more than, let's say, 50 at most. 40, let's say, yellow Pikmin. If these all come out as flowers, yellows are good. Not a problem at all. Wonderful. Back in you go. Reds are a little more complicated because I want a lot more of them ready to roll. And unfortunately, withdrawing like leaves to flower them is a bit of a bugger because obviously it does prioritize withdrawing flowers when you withdraw them. So we'll withdraw the full 80. In this case, there's the 20 that are bringing the Chronos Reactor over here. And see how many of them come out. Okay, there's a couple of buds and leaves over them, but they're actually mostly ready to roll, which is nice. Right, let's see if they can grab some nectar here. Brilliant. Right, get on them. That looks like that should be a significant majority of them ready to roll. Ah, the reactor's coming here. Wonderful. Right, is there any more... I think there's some more stuff through here. In this corner, we already got that. We may have already got that. I'm damn tempted to just skip to sunset, because I think we're actually pretty much ready in terms of numbers for this final battle. All I need to check is blue numbers, and then we're actually pretty much good to go. Which means it's going to be a tiny episode, but there we go. Oh, we didn't actually put them all back in there. Whoops. Blue numbers are the final one I need to check and just make sure they're a bit more... Well, I could take 100 of them out, I suppose, and really make sure they're all flowered. Oh, actually, there's a bit more. Is that grass there? That is grass there. Cool. Oh, yeah, little slow bastard. Anyway, right. So, this be our final but one part in the game. And it appears on the bottom, apparently. Oh, it's that thing that goes around the engine. Chronos Reactor. This reactor changes permutations in the space-time continuum into pure energy. Basically, it's like a big rubber band. I've recovered 29 out of 30 parts. The dolphin can now cover a wider area. So we have unlocked the final iteration of the dolphin. As you can see, it's developed itself to looking pretty much fucking done. And with that, we also unlock the final area in the game, and we'll see at the end of the episode exactly what that is. These guys, I actually probably want to flower these up before putting them back, because otherwise I might not withdraw them necessarily as flower types. So let's suck out a little bit of the old nectar here. There we go. Right, everyone on the nectar. On the nectar, lads. Well, that'll do. Right, let's slap these back in. Now, I want to draw the full 100 of reds. If I can get 100 flowered reds, I'll be very happy. That will make tomorrow significantly easier. Man, withdrawing 100 Pikmin is satisfying as fuck. Right, let's set these to work on this final bit of nectar and just see, hopefully we can actually get some nectar out. Oh, brilliant. Right, suck it down, lads, suck it down. Oh, and there's more, brilliant. Right, I think that's actually the vast majority. Oh my god, they actually almost are all flowered. Holy shit, well, there's another Slappy Dappy here. And, like, literally, you can't flower more than 100 Pikmin, because I can't put these guys back in to withdraw leaves, so if I have 100 flowers ready to roll, we're pretty happy. I actually probably should focus on that for blues. There's a couple more bull bears here, waiting for Mama, so we'll kill them. Occasionally this game does make you kind of feel like a bad person. Only a little bit, though, don't worry. At least we are getting into the evening now, so I feel less bad for, like, skipping to sunset with this day. I think there's more, yeah, there's more flowers? That's not what I want to say. Nectar grass over there. So I'll just check blues following this, because blues are a bit more useful to have than yellows. Like, if you've got like 40, 50 yellows, then you're absolutely fine. So let's slap them back in. Oh, it is nice. Definitely withdrawing and subtracting that many in one. Alright, let's withdraw the full 100 blues then and see how they're looking. Or 99, apparently. There we go. Wow, they're also actually mostly flowers. I'm in a really good place, actually, when it comes to taking shit on here. Was it here, or was it over somewhere else that I saw the... I think it was over... Ah, there it is. There is a Woollyhop nearby, and I'm aware of that. He's gonna see me, isn't he? Yeah, fucker. Get the fucking... Right. Oh, no, don't... Oh, did we use that up? Oh. Right, okay. Newest objective established. Whoever kills the Woollyhop gets the nectar. Go! Man, we fucking wrecked him. Holy shit. Having 100 Pikmin is sometimes really, really fucking nice. I feel like people didn't swarm onto that as efficiently as they could have done. Anyway, let's bring this guy back. Since, you know, what else are we going to do in the final few minutes of the day? I think I've taken all those various bull bears back. Oh, two people are missing somewhere. Oh, that's going to be like a fucking... They're going to be planted somewhere, aren't they? Nope. They're there, apparently. Whatever that means. Well, we'll wait for them to bring this guy back, and I don't want to deposit anyone yet, because I don't want to have to block anyone, so I want these guys to just spawn straight into the onion. Oh, wait, what? Okay, fair. I guess we lost 2 people to the Woollyhop? By people, I mean Pikmin. Calling them people makes me feel much worse about myself and everything I'm doing in this game. Yeah, I think there's actually nothing really left for us to do here, so I'm actually going to skip to sunset once I've plugged these 2 and slap them safely back in the onion. Nighttime it is, and let's reveal our final trial. He says, pressing the wrong button. There we go. 16 days since impact. Alas, but a single part remains. At last, even not alas. Since I've recovered 29 of the missing parts, the dolphin's power is near capacity. In the forest cliff below, I see a region where the final part must lie. Clearly this be my final trial. Me life support fails in 14 days. Courage. So we've got 14 days to get this final part. I feel like that should be doable. You can see on the graph there quite nicely when the candy pop buds happen, because blue and yellow briefly change and then change back again. So, going into the final trial, we've got 300 basically reds, 142 yellows, and 264 blues. Those are all really... Ow, kneeing the desk, fuck's sake. Good numbers. So, what do we see? Let's, for one time, final time, open up a new level on the map. One tile fine, good one. And we get a congratulatory meteor shower you'll see at the bottom top. Only happens when you first unlock the final trial, and it's great. And you'll notice if you look in the bottom right, there is only one part in the final trial, which is hardly surprising since we're on 29 out of 30. And that is going to be next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, next episode is the final episode of Let's Play Pikmin. There will, following that, be 6 bonus episodes, but this is the final episode of the series proper. So I hope you will join me next time for the final trial. Thank you very much, and good day.